Oh, hey! I thought that might be it. Don't, don't move to rural Texas if you enjoy a stable internet. That one was probably enough to split the VOD. Actually, let me see. Let me look at my Discord and see how many announcements it's sent. If my Discord can even connect. Let's see. Quite a few. I'm going to rename this. Hopefully it'll be able to stay on. I mean, it's not staying off for too long at a time, so I don't feel like I need to end the stream. At least not yet. And I'm having fun, so I'm not gonna stop playing at the very least. I need to think of a title for this stream so people know that my internet keeps dying. That is actually funny. My internet is tearing itself asunder, and I must build. But again, the interesting thing that's happening here is that the only time that it's actually like dropping down to 0 is when the internet turns off. So it's not like it was in that it's it's not like a stability issue, it's just very clearly the storm that's happening right now. Which is why I'm not upset. I'm actually really happy that it is as stable as it is with this storm going on. And again, I'm really surprised by how much fun I'm having playing this game on stream. Because I was worried that this would be a game that I wanted to kind of keep to myself. But I am having fun kind of showing off what I'm doing. Kind of explaining my process. Again, this is a game that I will probably play in my spare time as well. In what spare time I have. I probably won't have as much now that I can stream again, but it's not going to be an Elden Ring scenario where I want to show everything on stream, you know? Which, this week I was considering, like, playing some of that on my own. But I don't want to. It seems like every time I play that game, stream elements, it seems like there's something that happens that I wish, that I'm glad that I caught on camera. So we reached a problem. I'm just about out of cement. I need to turn that back on. Recently, Pokemon Diamond and Pearl announced that the events for Arceus, and Dokai are no longer obtainable at the end of the month, and I'm bored of the game already, but I want those Pokemon. That's how they get you. I kinda hate when games do that. I feel like we're at a point in society in which that should not be allowed. One of the issues I have is with Destiny as well is they'll just make stuff completely unobtainable. You have to beat the game and unlock the national decks in order to get the events to start them. You have to do a ton of stuff before you even start to do the event. Yeah, that kind of sucks. How much fuel do these have? Not much. In fact, nothing. I need to... Okay, I'll build another one. Can't build on top of this, that's annoying. Well, it makes me not want to play... because of how they're basically locking everything up. Yeah. Again, that's me with the Destiny. I always have a lot of fun when I play that game. I think the gameplay of that game is really good, but the way they handle that kind of stuff is like, man, this is not... it's not right. We might need to stare at... we might need to stare at the screen for a little bit. Because I need to turn all this into biomass. Which Destiny is really bad because recently they cut out like half the game. They were like, we can't keep all of this all in the same game. So they just cut it, and you can't ever get back to it. Which brings up a whole, like, discussion about the preservation of games. Which is really my main issue. It's like, yeah, it's scummy from, like, a business perspective as well, but from a preservation issue, it's, like, really scummy. I like to think that Bungie at least probably has that stuff backed up. But if they ever just trashed it for whatever reason, then it's gone, you know? This might take a little bit, by the way, so I need to turn all of this into biomass to have more space. Wait, before I do that, before I start really doing that, I need... fill these up. do have a ton of, mycelia? I think that's how you pronounce that. I have a ton of that in that chest. But I think I need to save some of that for research purposes later on. It's not difficult to get. I can go back to that cave and just get a ton of it. But leaves and wood seem like the best source of biomass. Most easily obtained. Especially the flowers, because those give you leaves and flower petals, which you can later on use for customization. I guess I'm not talking about Pokemon. I guess I'm not super surprised that, they're probably kind of trying to turn that game into like a live service type thing. Because like they finally made a new Pokemon game that people like. When it's like a step up from the old stuff. I'm sure they kind of looked at it and were like, how can we keep people attached to this? Which sucks. but I'm not surprised. I know it's not like full-on live service stuff, but I'm sure they're trying to find ways to do that. I know that, Square Enix has been doing their damnedest to make another live service game, and failing completely. What was that one that came out that sucked really bad? I think Platinum Games was involved? Like, Square Enix got Platinum on board to do like a character action game. And then they just turned it into like a crappy MMO. It seems so... I forget the name of it, it was something generic. It's such a shame, and it seems crazy to me, that Platinum Games is like... so maligned in the industry. Babylon's Fall, that's it. I watched like a video essay type thing about that, and how Square Enix got their fingers into it and kind of changed the whole thing. But, Platinum Games makes, like, when they make the games that they want, they're, like, notoriously fantastic, but then they don't... I don't get why they don't have more success. It's like, you talk about Bayonetta, you talk about Vanquish, you talk about, Metal Gear Rising, even stuff like Mad World, and, there was another one that's kind of a B movie type game. Can't remember now. But they're all like super well regarded. But then they end up needing to do like Nickelodeon tie-in games to make money. And getting, you know, picked up by Square Enix to make a game that they don't necessarily want to make. Oh, and fucking Neo. They made Neo Automata. And yet, they're at a point in the lifespan that they're like, we can't make the games that we want to make. We're gonna make games that... I forget what the statement was. Or something like, we can no longer focus on making fun games. And like, they were very open about not being happy with what they have to be doing now. But then when you talk to people about them, they'll regard it as like one of the top tier studios. Like, the way people talk about them, you'd think they would be able to make anything that they want, but they can't. It sucks. Well, even looking at, like, Bayonetta 2, like, some of the stuff that they had to... Some of the corners they had to cut with, like, the cutscenes and stuff. It's like, man, this is a damn shame. I do think they do kind of have a formula, I guess, but so does FromSoft. So it's not like that's the problem. I wouldn't even say that they're necessarily inaccessible. There's like a high skill ceiling, but like, I played and beat Revengeance. I could probably play and beat Bayonetta if I wanted to. It's not like you can't get into them. If anything, I feel like something like Dark Souls 1 is harder to get into. So I don't know why... why it's an issue. Even the Transformers game that they made when they were doing only, like, licensed stuff was good. It was a really good game. I know a lot of people didn't like the last Avatar or Korra game that they made. But even then, I think a lot of people recognized that it had the potential to be a good Platinum game if they had a bigger budget. I'm sure Nickelodeon didn't really care that much. Which, Nickelodeon didn't care about that show, so that kind of tells you. That's probably enough biomass. Okay, this is going to be... I need to do some organizing of my stuff. I really don't like that I can't put a storage box on this. I will put them here. Biomass goes in this one. Artifacts can go in here. All these flower petals can go in their own. I need to unlock the thing that those are used for so I can actually get rid of them. More biomass. Slugs go in their own thing. Take these. Slugs can go in with the artifacts. In fact, so can that. I could put the alien organs in those well. Do I need those? the organs in with this stuff, because I'm gonna need those for research later. Celia can go with the biomass. Go in the... I need to put all this raw stuff somewhere. But this stuff is gonna be a mess to clean up whenever I get to it. Someday. Did I not hook that up? I could have sworn I hooked that up. What? Oh, that's very annoying. What is this attached to, then? Attached to that. So this hasn't been producing this whole time. Part of why... Okay, part of... The whole point was that I'm upset. That's... I'm seething. This was supposed to be producing that whole time that I was making that biomass. There's still plenty in there. There's still plenty in there. It's fine. There'll be plenty more by the time that I need to go back. What was I saying? I was gonna say eventually I want to... Well, I've already talked about wanting to play Revengeance at some point on stream as part of my whole streaming every Metal Gear goal. Well, every mainline one, at least. But I want to do the DMCs as well. Well, the Devil May Cry's. I might not do DMC. Because I know a lot of people don't like that one. I'd also like to look at Bayonetta at some point. Which, it might be surprising, but Bayonetta isn't really my vibe. She's not my type. But, even then, looks like a good game. Still here? These guys might respawn. Is it because she wears glasses? No? I'm fine with girls with glasses. I think glasses are cute. It's more that she's like... In my mind, I always see like the memes of her next to Sarah Palin. Some people don't like glasses. It's weird, but some people legitimately don't. Rolling thunder! Power lane! thing about this game is it autosaves all the time. So if the power does go out, I won't really have lost much. But no, I don't really know what it is about Bayonetta. I think it's mostly just Bayonetta in the first game. I think the updo just gives a weird vibe. What I'm gonna do here... I didn't mean to do that. I scratched my face. So I'm going to put wall here. We're not going to go past this point with the construction, which means I need a ramp to get up there. Down please, down please. You can once again hear the wind and the wind and the rain. It probably just sounds like static on stream, but right. So we're going to have the ingots come down here. Hopefully turn this direction. Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which means... I think this is the middle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is the middle. So that means that we will have the iron be on this side and the copper on this side. I just thought of something else I can do, actually, that might be a little bit of fun. Let's see what this looks like. We could have like a half pipe type construction. And then that will still leave plenty of room underneath. I might still leave this open, but I think I might do something like that, just architecturally down the line. The middle of this would be 1, 2, 3. No. Hold on. 2, 1, 2. Yeah. So, the conveyor belt's going to have to go down this middle line and then split. Probably multiple times. This is an issue, because so you probably saw, I hope you saw, in my other save, just how many constructors we needed to make nails and iron rods and stuff. I'm trying to figure out. I'm just gonna build this really down. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. Obviously. Obviously, I'm trying to figure out what. I'm thinking maybe we can. I'm thinking maybe we do full downhill and then second level have more, then second level we have more. The issue is the nails and the wires are going to have a second step. And I'm not sure how I want to do that. And honestly, now that this is built out the way that it is, I feel like I could have him come from the back. That's needless. That's unnecessary. And this is before I'm even getting to assemblers, which is like going to be a whole other can of worms. What we could do this might also be stupid, but instead of going this way, go to the space elevator, we could have this stuff come straight down this way, and then send the items up this way. And we'll keep this closed off, but we'll have a ramp here, the ramp there. And that'll put out above that. And then we can have constructors over there. Constructors, if you don't know, well, no, assemblers over there. Assemblers are what we need to constructors make, hold on, let me see. Constructors make parts like this, and assemblers make, like machines. So we need an assembler to put the parts in to make the rotor, as opposed to just the ingots and stuff. Let me actually show. I think I showed earlier, but just so people understand. So this, you get plates, rods, screws, biomass. This has two inputs to make plates, frames, rotors, plating, stuff like that. So this area right here is just going to be constructors, and then we want to have enough to feed into those assemblers. I think that's a better way to go, honestly. Because there's no need for the output of the constructors to go to the space elevator. But we could just keep going and put... We could just put the assemblers out there, too. But that feels messy. And ominous, apparently. At this point, I wish that I had something that could, like, detect lightning and, like, put an effect on screen when it happens. I don't know, I like the idea of having this come up and over. Then this can zoop this direction. No, actually that should probably... This one should be back down to the other level, so that should be... that. I mean, this looks cool. I really like the kind of the architecture we've got going on, but I don't think it's practical. And then eventually we can have like a water pump in there. And that'll go to wherever it needs to go. I mean, this looks really cool. I really like this. Let me go check out this cliff face just to make sure that there's nothing like important that we need to keep away from. I'm not seeing any like resources that we need to avoid getting in the way of. What is this guy? So he must be defending something. Oh, he's just defending limestone. Impure limestone at that. It's like a whole area over here that I haven't investigated. I believe... yeah, that's a cliff. I'm gonna go look at that. More limestone. Talking about Bayonetta, one thing I do appreciate is that the guy... what's his name? The guy that is like, oh no, Platinum. I forget his name. I can't remember if it was him or the artist that designed the... who is a lady, by the way. Said to like... where'd the other one go? They were like, we don't care if you draw like porn of her as long as she's in character, as long as she's a dominant one. Oh, that is cool. Which I find funny and good. I wish more people... I wish that's how most people handled that kind of thing. Looks like I can go behind that. So... I can go over though, by the way. This isn't a skybox. This is like actual landscape. So I could go that direction, but it's not... it's not practical at the moment. At most, I might want to go up and get some of that lava. But that's a long chasm to get across. But I do have all this space on this side that I could be using for something. What is that? I think that's iron. Yeah. A lot of iron. So yeah, I'm thinking we make this symmetrical. We build out however many tiles that is that direction, and have this be the assembly plant. And then we can go up that direction and come onto the left side of the space elevator. I'm doing my best to future-proof some of this. Probably not going to work out in the long run, but I mean, look at that. It's going to be satisfying, at the very least. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. And the question, well, many questions, but which side should be which? I'm gonna get some of these plants before I completely cover them up. I guess it doesn't really matter. It's all going to be going, hopefully, to a storage area. In fact, that's something that I have not considered yet. I still need to build a storage area for the ingots, so I think we might have a temporary storage for the parts. Oh, did I trap you? See? He's just a little guy. And then I'll have this go up one more time for symmetry's sake. I'm not going to build a whole wall yet. But I think this will look very good once it all gets done. So, we're going to have I can stay though, because I'm still going to need to know where the middle is. I'm thinking the conveyors will go kind of like... Oh, I need a pole. think they'll just be like, oops, like this, side by side. And then this one will split off in this direction. This one will keep going up and over. Maybe not up and over. It might actually go underneath. And then it'll split off in the middle on that side. So... let's do that. And just put this here. Go. It'll actually be slightly further apart, I think. Do it. I do it like that. Stay sharp or tone. Yeah. Don't you come up here, man. I'm walking. And then this... three, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. And this one will be... yeah, I think that's correct, isn't it? Because it's lined up with... is that right? Yeah, it was like that. Right? Let me double check. Again, it doesn't matter. I just need this to be... it needs to be perfect. I'm about to disconnect again. No, that's on top of that. And then this was... right, so it lines up with that. Did I not do that? I think I did. Wait. Why is it... oh. I don't have OCD. It's fine if you do. It's fine if you do have OCD, but I swear I don't. Listen, it needs to be the right direction so that I can use it as a guide. Because it's lined up with that, so that's how I know. Now the... I'll do it off stream. I'll fix it. I'll fix it, but I'll not do it now. Because... it's not... ugh, okay. I might have a little bit of OCD because I'm having a physical reaction to these being misaligned. Nope, not gonna do it. This is going the wrong direction. This actually I do have to fix because it'll confuse the game if I don't fix this part. Why would they not make them symmetrical in the first place? Why would they make me have to do it? Why? No? God damn it. Okay, I'm fine. Ugh. We need to focus on this. Don't look at him. Don't even check to see if the... We need a splitter. No, we need to focus on... I think this should be iron. I guess it doesn't really matter because they need to be symmetrical anyway. Well, they don't need to be, but if they aren't, then I'll lose my mind. We're going to need a bunch of constructors. And the way we're going to do that is... We'll need... We'll do it not live, yes. So I was mostly joking about it being like an OCD thing, but I'm starting to think that maybe, because again, that I'm having like an actual physical response to that. Which is surprising. You learn something about yourself every day. We could have the output up here. Let me look at the assembler again. What's the stuff we need to make? So, iron plates, frames, and rotors are all iron-based, which means the smoke plating is also iron-based. So we don't have anything that requires copper yet. We will, like, once we do this phase 1. Well, no, again, no, because I need to focus on... These need to go to storage, not directly to the assemblers. So... So we will need 3 different outputs. We'll need... plates, rods. I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but... Thinking we put this here. Can we fit all of these on this ground level? The main issue with this is, again, I've said it before, so I keep repeating myself, but the rods and the nails. We need rods to make nails, screws, and we We need a lot of both. So if we make... If we make rods the priority, rods all need to go to the same place. I think that's what we need to do. All the rods that we make need to go to a splitter, and that splitter needs to split into storage and nails. Screws. But then the issue is getting all of those to screw production. In my head, I'm thinking we do iron plates on level 1. Just iron plates down here. And then we go up to the second level and do only rods. And then we send those up to nails. Because in my last save, I had screws had their own rod production, which I don't think is necessary. I think it would be better to have just a lot of rod production and then have that split off and go up to screws. But we need a lot. So maybe we even... Maybe we do like 6 rod constructors down here on the first floor, and then just have those go up to the top floor. Second floor. And then have those come out. Let me kind of... So it says, whenever you're building stuff, it says sample building is the middle mouse button. I don't know... I don't really know what that does. I was going to say I wish I could lay down like holograms of what I'm trying to build so that I can space stuff out correctly. I'm thinking we do 1, 2... Oops. Off center. 3. 1... So that's going to split. I'm going to need a splitter here and a splitter here, and a splitter here to go to those. And then these will all merge. Like here. I think this might be I dropped a lot of frames at some point. When did that happen? Oh, probably when... Yeah, it went down to 0, but it didn't lose connection. That's probably what that was. I was gonna say, I'm kind of liking this, because then, in the future, if I need to, I can just build another row of these, like, right here. And then if I need to do that, then I can just build another one right here. So theoretically I can have 9, 18... Oh, yeah. No. 6... 12... Whatever. So this gives me room to expand. But once these are merged, and I'll have a splitter. One side will go to storage, and the other two will go up with the conveyor lifts up to the second floor and feed into the nails, screws, on the second floor. That way the majority of these will be going up, but you'll still be making a surplus. Does that make sense? And then the top floor will be probably like half of these for plate production, because plate isn't as important. So we don't need to have that many. Of course, the issue here is, again, we're going to have to split these in such a way that we get the ingots up to the top. So that is going to be an issue. Because this right here is not an issue. You have splitter and then splitter, and then it goes. But we still need to find a way to get stuff up to the next level. So, I'm going to build a temporary wall so I can figure out how high it needs to be. I believe it needs to be 10. Have clearance. I keep doing that. I always go back to the menu when I can just hit the E button, and that switches back and forth. Again, these walls will probably be removed at some point. But... And in fact, these will probably have to move forward. Jump Drive is now playing SatisFactory. This is going to have to go up to the third floor, not the second one. But I think what I need to do here... Put this splitter right here. And then this is going to have to go this direction. Not though exactly. I kind of like having this tile be open. Kind of like having these edges. I might not... Like, I could put it here, but that loses this walking area. I could put it there. That will also lose it though. So... thinking here. Then we should still be able to get stuff. Boom. That will need to be 1, 2. Wait, the sample building... Yeah, I see. It's like a paint pickle tool. Whatever you aim at, it switches to that. That makes sense. Okay. 2... This is going to be a little awkward. Need to do this. And then I need to do this. Well, this is going to be coming in over the wall, which is a little strange. Because eventually I might want to put another wall here. But I actually do kind of like having that wall though, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be something I can keep. Gonna put 2 for symmetry's sake. And these will merge, then split again. So really the majority of this ion is going to go to the top. Which might be an issue. Eventually you get better splitters that you can like actually dictate how much goes to which side. But I think this will be okay for now. And then this will come out. It's going to have to split again. This might not be okay. Let me show you why. This is going to have to go through a lot of splitting, which means it's not going to be getting a whole lot of stuff to it. But I'm not sure how to fix that. Why is that one coming out? This needs to be lined up with that. Yeah, I suddenly don't know about this. We're going to have the ingots come in. We're going to split in 3 directions. 2 directions are going to go up to the plating. 1 is going to come out this way. Going to be split again into 2 directions. Split again into 3 more directions. That's pretty bad. Hopefully... Ideally, we'll have enough ingots for it to not be a problem. But that's ideally. That's not necessarily how it's gonna happen. I feel like we need to do it. I think we need to keep on with this plan and then work out the bugs. Because we've been doing a lot of planning. We need to actually be producing shit. And we need to reach a point where we're actually producing shit. Look at that, lines up perfectly. And then these can go... These can go straight in. Again, eventually I might want to change that. I might want them at a 90-degree angle. 45 is fine for now. Is that 45? That's 30. That's a stupid thing to care about. I need to not be so anal. These are going to merge again. Where's that though? Yeah. Wait. Yeah, mode. Yeah. Did I put that one backwards? I think I put that one backwards. Did. I don't know. Yeah. I might not have actually put that backwards, but I feel like I did. Okay, so then this one goes straight in. These go like this. I feel like somewhere, at some time, someone who's created this game is going to look at this and be like, this is so stupid. Like, why not just have these go straight into the thing? I could too, actually. I could actually do that. I could have these... Because I'm going to split it anyway, so I could just do half and half. And that would essentially be the same thing. But it'd be messy. That'd be really messy. Unless I just... I could just do this. On either end. And have those go up to... No, it's because because I want to have two. It's not going to be half and half, it's going to be 3-to-1. In which case, I could just do that on those two. And those two. And have these come out to storage. But then they would have to merge. And then we're still going to have to. I'm just gonna go with my initial plan. In fact, I kind of want these two. It's gonna make it take a little bit longer, but I kind of want these two. Go like that. Save just a little bit of space. So, before I even forget, I'm going to make sure that these are all set to iron rods. God, once this gets going, it's gonna be so satisfying. That's why I don't want to end yet, because I want to make sure that this is actually up and running before I actually end Steam. God willing. Okay, so then, we're gonna split off again. In fact, I can just do that. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Oh, look at it. So close, yet so far. It's perfect. Ah. That is the good stuff. I wonder if I could move this just slightly to make it even more compact. I bet I could, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So, this output is going to go to storage. These outputs are going to come back over here and up to screw production. These are sitting on that. Might need another layer of foundation just to be safe. Let me get up there and figure out how that's going to work. Screw production is slow. That's one of the big issues with it. Let me look at the... iron rod production is 15 per minute, and screw production is 40 per minute. Which, that's a little misleading, because it puts out a lot of time. It takes one rod to make 4 nails, but it takes a little bit for those nails to actually get done. It's a difficult thing to really wrap my head around. I think I'm gonna go for now. Have a good night and take care. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry for all the disconnects. Hopefully that won't be happening tomorrow. If I do want to stream again tomorrow. Hope you have a good night. Oh, I need a while. I'm gonna go back. Get some lag. Get some miles. And probably some plates and some plates and cement as well. I don't know why I took the long way down. Oh wow, I didn't even realize what time it was. It is getting late, but I do want to get this made. Got a bunch of those. Mint is still running. That's good. Probably about to go off though. Oh no. Huh. That way. I don't know. That's good. So I think I'm gonna make these cables. I'm gonna make like all of them. While I do that, I think I'm going to take a be right back break. This is going to take a little bit, and then I'll come back and go back to working on my factory. I will be right back. Go ahead and start this now. It's going to start. Why is this not starting? There we go. I'll be right back.
hashtag. I hope you're having a wonderful day, friend.
My friend on the net is buying pictures of digital drinks. My friend on the net is eager to share what they honestly think. My friend on the net is wishing me a good day and night too. I'll never forget all of the kindness from my friend on the net. Promise not to let you down, my friend on the net. Even if you're cyber sick, take you to a digital clinic. Help you move all your files when you sign your lease. Tuck you in, wrap you up in virtual sheets. You don't compress my pics. You send me memes when I'm lonely. Software dentistry. Bluetooth installed so we can speak.
Hey, friend, I was just calling to say I really like that hedgehog you have as your background.
My friend on the net is 3D printing our friendship rings. Whenever I'm sad, they always download a smile quickly. My friend on the net holding open virtual doors for me. I'll never forget all the compassion from my friend on the net. Yes, you're my friend on the net. If you needed help, I'd help you, I bet. Hope when you rest, your dreams are pleasant. You always give me credit when stealing my content. My friend on the net is sharing locally sourced, tasty cyber meats. Our friendship tree grew from a handful of digital seeds.
On my screen and in my mind, I think about you all of the time. You always click me back, you exclusively use Windows XP. I couldn't ask for virtual more.
My friend on the net, we're sharing so many digital drinks.
I just got you your favorite drink.
My friend on the net is eager to never stop telling me I rock. My friend on the net is wishing me a great day and night too.
Have a great day and a great night too, friend.
I'll never forget all of the hashtag blast my friend on the net.
Being with you is like hashtag blast.
Whoa, my friend on the net. Whoa, my friend on the net. My friend on the net.
I'm back. I made some iron plates while I was at it. I'm gonna try something before I go back to working on my stuff. I'm gonna tone this down to 30. I'm streaming at 60, but maybe that'll help with some of the droppage. Why did my... Why did my game window vague? There we go. Oops. Okay. So So I made wiles. I made plates. I have sandstone, not sandstone. Concrete. I think I should probably get some reinforced iron plates too. Get that up to like 25. This would be a good game to just tone out an album in the background. I really want to look into splitting my audio sources so I can do stuff like that. Have it not go onto the VOD. I mean, this soundtrack is good too. Oh, I did that. Okay, where were we? We had iron rods going into mojos, merging again, going into a splitter. The splitters need to come out and go up to the next level of production. Then we figure out that's the middle, and then they meet in the middle. And its little foot steps on. I think that's wrong. I think it needs to be up one more. Yeah. Needs to be like that. That's the same thing. It needs to be like that. Stepping on the next one. Yeah. Is that correct? Come on. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I just started in the wrong place. It should still add up. I had a thought. So I typically play a commercial when I go to be right back. Like just a minute. I wonder what would happen if I just did a stream that was only commercials. Is that like against TOS? It shouldn't be, right? Because I mean, it's commercials. Okay, so... part of the issue here is... I might need... I might need to have these facing the opposite direction. Because at the moment, I'm not sure how to get these up in a way that makes sense, unless I remove this one. Which is not what I want to do, because I want to have maximum output. I could have it come up and over. Kind of. Like, what if I do this? Let's do an experiment. I'm gonna have to connect to that. Then go like that. Then that can go on top. Gonna be awkward. Probably not. I can't go there, can I? Well, that can't go there, but it can go past. Go this. I kind of think that's the way to go. Hit. Ouch. These are centered. This one isn't centered, this one is on the offset. Center again. Center? I hardly know. He's... Fine, I'll do it singular. Singular? Totally no. This is kind of messy at the moment, but we'll clean up. Splitter is centered. Keep doing that and I can just do this. That's facing out, right? Yep. And this was on the offset. Wish I would stop doing that. Right. And then mojo is right behind it. Center. Right? No, that's also a splitter. But we need a mojo because they're going to be coming in. Merging, splitting, yeah. Not really a fan of this clipping like this. Maybe I can avoid that. Let's see what we can do. What I really need is to unlock ladders. But I haven't really been thinking about the awesome shop yet. What if I... Oh, you can't do that. Could kind of do that. If I use the stackable one, that kind of defeats the point. I might have to settle for it not being at a 90-degree angle, which is... could be worse. Unless I do that. It's a little messy. I'm trying to climb up on top of this. What if I go from this direction, and then... That's a little less messy. It's still pretty messy. I'm not super happy with that. That's what I'm gonna stick with, though. Two. How is this down here? Was it just straight in? No. On the... Well, that just goes... Yeah, that goes straight in. Unless I'm crazy. Yeah, good. And then these go straight in. So now we just need to hook up opposite side. I have to crouch to get under the... That's not really the best use of that. This hooked up to... like that. And... This is really hard to do by eye. Like that? It was too high. That's too high. I need something as a guide. Yeah. This might help a little. Like that. Yeah. Comes out. And hooks up. The middle edge, right? Yeah. That checks out, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of ugly. Just a little bit. I think it should be decently sufficient, right? I'll probably need to come in here and like overclock the constructors if I can. I think it'll be okay. And eventually I want like a half wall that I can put there. Yeah. Then these hook up. In the middle. That. And then merge again. So you don't really need to merge again. I kind of probably should, though. Yeah. Middle. Can I do this? No. Right there. Did those go straight in? Kind of angled them, didn't I? One is... then, like... Wait? No, wait. Yeah. No. Lightly further out. Again, not that big of a deal, but if I don't fix it, it'll bother me. Two out. Two. Okay, then this will be able to go to storage, wherever that may be. Actually, don't do this to me. I don't want you to snap, I just want... No, see, now it's clipping. I want it to clip. Clipping is better than... is better than it being angled in that weird way. Part of me still thinks this is needlessly convoluted, but it's not, right? It makes sense. We have it's compact. It's space efficient. And it's expandable. That's the main thing. I stole it when I said that, but it's true. 'Cause if we need to, again, if we need to expand production, we can just clear this out and build another row of constructors. We can just take this whole segment and bring it out if we need to. We'll have to change the intake. But that would be fairly easy because we have this space. And that space. Because right now, at the moment, we're just going to be bringing it in from this. But in the future, if we need to, we can always bring in another here, split it down the line, and then bring it up, like right here, into the next line of production. I think that makes sense. We're going to need so much energy once we turn all this on. It'll be fine. Well, the last level of this factory is going to be the iron plates. To do that, we need all of these. This should be fairly easy, because this is just going to come in. These might not even have to merge. These can just split on either side, in fact. That might be the way to go. not even sure that I want to have 6 of these. I might as well. What I'm thinking here is we just do... the wrong spot. Wait, did I do something stupid? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just didn't build the last one. Well... well... then we can just do this. It's not pretty, but it's gonna be up at the very top, so it doesn't really need to be. And it's really more efficient than merging then splitting again. If I did this correctly, this should have the same output from the conveyor belts. This is splitting at the very base of all the iron is coming in. So these should have equal stuff coming up on either side. We're getting there. We're slowly reaching our goal. Of course, after this, we still need to set up a new power station and storage and assembly. But this is a pretty good, I think a pretty good, yeah, that's even, right? And then this comes out. That, and then that. Pretty good setup. Pretty good factory. Again, it's nothing super amazing, but it feels practical. Right. So now we have to think about how this stuff is going to come down. Which isn't super complicated. I'm not worried about it. It's just how can we make it efficient? Because they're all lined up. That's the thing. They're all right above each other. So what we could do is kinda dumb, and probably not what I want to do. But I want to see how this is gonna look. 'Cause I'm not necessarily opposed to just having this come straight down. Actually, that's not correct. That's not correct. Because we'll have them stacked. Will be like that. Do this again, just do this again just to make sure that it's aligned correctly. Bring this one down. This. Let me bring this one straight ahead. I mean, it's not fancy, but it's kind of elegant. It's like that's all it really needs. And then we save all this space that would have been used for bins and conveyor belts. If I was going to use lifts, it would have to come down, bend, it would have to come down, bend another direction, and then they'd be like side by side. Which I can still do, actually. I could... yeah. I could just come out like... like that if I wanted to. Which is kinda ugly. I will need to bring them down. Well, maybe not, actually. If I build a storage facility that's multi-layered like this, then it won't really be an issue. Of course, then at that point, it might not be worth bringing them down at all. I didn't realize this pawn came out this much. Eventually I'm going to enclose this. I think at the moment, I might just put some storage containers right here. Because I want to get this operating. I can just feed these in. that's what I should do. For now. Because I need to start getting some materials back because I spent a lot of stuff building this. If I do this, then I can just have this feed directly in. For now. Gonna be ugly, but... enough. It's kind of having all this effort and then just kind of sliding down into a bucket. But I think, again, this is something that I can add on to pretty easily. And then we still have this side that we need to work on for the copper. But I want to have this stuff operating when I'm doing that. How much do power bills cost? We're going to need some more wire. Then we can start hooking up the electrical system. And then build a temporary power plant. Probably just put it right there. I just need to have it be a bit cleaner than what I currently have set up. Definitely leaves along the way. Excuse me, sir. Still need to wire this up as well. I need to wire everything back up, actually. That's kind of the problem at the moment. Grab a lot of it. I think... Right, we didn't even set up... Oh, wait. Right. We set up copper production, not iron production. That's a little bit of an issue. We might be able to afford to get this done. Yeah, and we still need to even hook it up to actually get it over there. We need to do that first. Hopefully this shouldn't take too long since we've technically already made that side. Center. That. That. I need more iron plates. Did I have any iron plates just sitting around? I feel like I did. Maybe not. I did have more files in there that I didn't remember. One thing I've noticed, since switching to voice mod, I feel like my eating and drinking sounds don't pick up as much now, which is useful. Power pedals away, put the biomass away. I have to... Have that just in case I need it. Right. And will these... Those aren't even hooked up yet on that side. Okay. These have walking space in between. Yep. Right, those go up with a level, which I need to... This. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I thought that was just a floating... Well, it kind of is just a floating plane. Right, I remember, because I started doing that because I needed to think about how that was going to go up. Right. Right, I still kind of need to think about that. Okay, well, fine. Is that really only 3? It is. And then... I'm going to have these be, symmetrical. I'm going to have these be milled. Wait, is that? No. That needs to come... like that. That's correct, right? Yeah. Yeah. slight problem. Let me... They'd probably look fine if they were symmetrical, but mirrored looks better, in my opinion. Okay. A different kind of symmetry. Hopefully at least centered. At least as close as they can be. It moved right as I clicked. That. Not like that. Wait. Yeah, this doesn't need to be done. Wait a minute. Well, that's actually hooked up before I forget. Make sure these are set before I start moving up. And then we didn't think about... We haven't thought about the output yet, but we'll get there. Again, the output should be fairly easy. We're probably just gonna have it drop back down, and then... You know... Do this. Right. Yeah, and then that's in the middle. That. And this should just go straight in. Yep. Build these again. I feel like every once in a while I hear wolves howling. And I'm not sure if that's the game. No, that's the game. Okay, it's just monsters in the distance. I'm wasting a lot of resources by having these be curved the way they are. In fact, I have to go back down and get more plates. I'm just gonna turn all of these into plates. Might take a minute, but needs to get done. I really want to get this finished tonight. It's getting late, but I want to get this finished tonight. I want to at least get the ion to where it needs to go. And then tomorrow... I do think I'll play this again tomorrow. Start looking at the actual storage stuff. Because we have the space. We have the space for the storage area between the smelters and the construction. And then we have plenty of space for the construction and the assembly, which we haven't even started on assembly yet. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to go around and find all of those at some point. Metal construction work is equally as interesting. Loading a drill tool is boring, but fastening metal together is riveting. Boo. That's actually a really good one. Also, hello Alice, how are you doing tonight? You will? Nice, nice. Since you usually get here late, so I'll tell you because I don't think you will hear. Had my internet looked at today, and the upload speed seems to be okay. We had issues a little because another storm hit, but I should be able to get back to streaming fairly regularly now. I was mostly playing this because, I just wanted to have something to test. since it got looked at, but I think I might keep playing this on stream. What does this factory make? At the moment, nothing, because I had to tear it all down and redesign it. But I can give you the tour real quick. At the moment, everything is turned off, but we have copper coming down from that, coming through here, and then that's going to come up and be smelted. Same with iron right here, going to come in and go up here and get smelted in all of these. Then eventually, hopefully tonight, these are all going to come down and go up there into my construction facility and get turned into iron plates, iron rods, and screws. And then those will be used to make a bunch of other stuff. This is my cement factory off to the side. God. I'll go back up because I just finished the actual construction facility. And I'm pretty happy with it. Have you played Control? I haven't. It is on my list of things that I want to play, though. I have it on the Epic Games Store, and I've just been waiting for the right moment to play it. So this is going to come down this way. I'm eventually going to put storage, though. It's going to come up this way and get sorted into all of this mess. The ingots are going to be split here. Some will go up there to be turned into iron plates. These are going to be iron rods. And then those iron rods are going to go back up to the second floor. Second floor, yeah, and be turned into screws. Was the clown redeem? It should be on. It appears to be there for me. Let me make sure that page is open so that I actually get. There it is. Let's see if it actually comes on. There we go. I need to get icons for all of those. That's really something I should have done this week, but instead I was playing this. I was playing this all week. So yeah, at the moment I'm trying to just get all my smelting going. And then have that go up to production, and then that can be producing while I do everything else. It might have been, now that I think about it, I turned them back on, because I had them off for my last stream. And when you do that, they all go to the top. That probably is what made them difficult to see. Okay, that's this level. have to have all this smudge. And then it'll need to come down. You get unlimited resources in this game. I'm not sure actually. I think technically, these might dry up eventually. But you need to actually produce the stuff you use to build. So like, for example, these foundations require cement and iron plates. And you have to actually build those with limestone and iron. But the main point of the game is to automate that process. So once all this gets made, I should have a pretty good surplus of those materials. I just have to actually get it made. Well, I have that. Let's do that. So the main goal, because I'm not just doing it for the hell of it. That right there is my space elevator, and we need to build certain things to feed into that to progress to new items and new buildings and all that stuff. So you do have a goal. The issue is achieving that goal in like an efficient manner. How much more building till you can turn the factory on? It shouldn't be too much. I need to connect all of these to come down and collect, and then build it to connect over there, which should just be mostly conveyor belts. And then I need to build some power lines, which aren't that complicated. But should be... I don't know. Depending on how confused I get. Because I might get a little... in over my head. I think it shouldn't be too long. So for example, I'm pretty much done with the smelters. Can I even move these? Yeah, I don't even need this. Do this, and then ask NB people if the NBA fan. What's the classic when she uses they them? Thinking we could do here is bring this down this way. Do something like that, and then Is that not? That's facing the wrong direction. Oh. I feel like, I don't know. To me, it's not that complicated. I don't know why people have that issue. That's a little awkward. I think that's how we need to do this. Keep it from being too complicated. How did I make sure I'm doing this correctly? How come people don't realize what they're saying is contrary? There's probably a lot of things that people say that they don't realize. A lot of people don't think about what they say when they speak. Great. Now let's. Did I not get this? Oh. Which I'm the kind of person who always just kind of consider it to be polite to say they when I don't know somebody, you know? When I don't know the answer. I don't really like the way this is set up, but this is fine for now. I'll probably change this in the future. This rock is going to be a joke. Do this. You can't go by that girl person. Yeah. Luckily I haven't had that issue yet. Though I have noticed most people don't even attempt to to use it. Some people do. We need more iron plates. I should have... yeah. Also, what if I don't want to be a person, you know? Maybe that's the point. Sometimes. we're almost hooked up. I just need to get that conveyor belt up though, and then I need to work on my power station. So my pronouns, tell people my pronouns are she, her, because I'm like, I don't want the how can you go by it if you're a person. Yeah. Just simplify things as much as you can. That might be enough for now. Wait. Believe? That scared me. I thought that was an actual error for a second. Get this all the way up. Again, this is going to be kind of ugly. Oh, well. Maybe not. Not really giving me a choice. Pick this up directly? Yes. Though, you're kind of in the way. I don't need help. Thank you for offering. What do the different colors mean, when I'm building? That's, I don't know, it's some kind of alien. I don't know what they're called. When I'm building, blue means it's correct, red means I can't build, and yellow means it's clipping. So yellow is when it's like intersecting something. Oh, don't stand up. That's gross. No, these guys just kind of vibe. I could shock him to get rid of him, but that's unnecessary. Leave me alone. So, now that we're over here, we can focus on power. It's gonna be a little complicated. That's not gonna fit directly. We can do it kind of. Shock him, do it. Actually, is he still over here? Where did you get him? If you bounce on top of them, they're really bouncy. I'm probably going to die now, actually, because I'm bouncing so high up. Wait, get me over to the power plant. No, that wasn't too bad. He just ran through all of my storage containers. I'm assuming you can kill them and probably get something out of them, but I don't have enough shockage actually do much damage to him. Okay. That's powered up my top level. And we need... It hasn't actually powered it up yet, but it's going to. Eventually going to power up the top level. Lined up. No, not. Wait, why is that one? It's too far back. Bottom level. I undoubtedly won't have enough power to turn all this on right away. But that's okay. Also, while I'm here, I need to make sure these are all actually set to construct what I need them to. Bottom row should all be fine. We're all making iron rods. Yeah, these haven't been set yet. These are all making screws. I'm going to set up a similar thing to this for copper over there eventually. Wait, yeah, that's right. That's correct. I got confused for a second. Like, wait a minute, are screws on the top or on the middle? They should be on the middle. Okay. I can drop down. Power plant is probably gonna be over there. Don't necessarily have to connect that way. We can just hook it up from... Somehow this stuff is hooked up. The way we're gonna do that is... I'm not sure yet. think we should put... Ouch. Oh, this isn't plugged in yet. That's gonna be an issue. I feel like this should be like this. It's a little... That might be okay. It's a little awkward. Then we can plug that one into that one. And that one. Put this on top. Hello, Django the DM. Thank you for the raid. Let me give you a shout out. Django the DM. How are you doing? Playing Lego Star Wars. Hello. How was your stream? How was Lego? I haven't played Lego Star Wars or Lego anything in quite a while. This should not hook up to that. Delete that. Oh, SatisFactory? So far, so good. I've spent a lot of time not making anything. I've spent a lot of time not actually producing stuff. But I'm about to hook up my big new facility, so hopefully that will work the way I want it to. That's not gonna work. Thank you for the follow. Been a while, but this game is actually quite fun. Nice. I have a friend who was big into the Lego games. Has tried to get me to play with them. I just haven't done it yet. How are we gonna do this? Hold on. This is my first time playing... Well, it's not my very first time playing SatisFactory, but it's like I got it like a few days ago. So, a lot of the stuff you're seeing is not going to be very advanced. It isn't as repetitive as previous games, I think. Nice. Did Silly Man not go off? Why did I not kill that? Hold on. Why did I not heal Celery Man? Oh. That's not good. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, hopefully that should work now. Let me try it again. There we go. I think because I turned off the redeem the other day, I think that messed up my, where my triggers are set up. It's a good thing nobody tried to do one of the more, like, intricate ones. Okay, so this needs to hook up here, right? These all need to hook up to that. And this needs to hook up to this. Yeah, on the other side. Sorry if I sound, like, tired. I've been working at this for a while. I was tired when I started stream. And I drank an energy drink, but it didn't quite do what it was supposed to do. Now that goes to that, and then this will go to that. Yes, 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 and then this one will come over here. And another one here, and this will just go directly to these, and then I'm going to actually get rid of these for now, because I'm going to need, like, a lot more to actually get this functioning. Put it one up. I'm going to make like 6 of these. And that might be a little bit of overkill. Hopefully it's overkill. But I'd rather have too many than not enough. Hopefully once this is done, I won't have to be doing all this by hand. That might be enough. None of the ion stuff should have to be by hand, at least. Go, and then I'm actually going to build foundation so I can actually get up here. Okay, now need power poles for these. Oh, this is not. These aren't aligned correctly. They might not be able to be aligned correctly. Oh, are they? Hold on. Oh, I'm confused. Oh. Yeah, these aren't aligned correctly. My bad. I think this game has made me discover how much I care about that kind of thing. Opposite side. Probably could push these back. I can't. Going to have to be out just a little bit. And I'm definitely going to have to go on like a biomass outing at some point. So, and this will connect to those. This can also... not yet. This will eventually want to connect, but I don't want to destroy everything yet. Like, my capo isn't even hooked up yet. I'm not using these at the moment. I probably could. Okay, so that should be everything. I'm going to make as much biomass as I can. Yeah, we can... I want to finish the biofuel, at least, before I fill up my stuff. Because if I can fill all of these up completely and turn them on, that'll be... amazing. I really need to find a way to automate this part of it. I don't know how this game handles automating fuel production. Because, like, if I put... like, how much biomass can a single thing of biomass produce? Like, surely it can't be... surely you can't get two for the price of one. Because then that would be, like, 3 energy, essentially. I need to look up online to see what the stats are on that. Why do I have... oh right, because I didn't build these symbols yet. That's why I have these rotors. I didn't mean to zoom in. I don't know why my FPS is dropping. Usually when I'm over here mindlessly building something, it's not that bad. Maybe it's because it knows. Maybe it knows a bunch of stuff is about to pop off. 200 is fine. I wanna... yeah, we have a bunch in though. We can put this stuff away. I have 6, so... 1, 2... 3, 4... 5... 6. God, I hope this works. Wait, I don't want you on yet. I don't want you on yet. these start going before they're all fueled up, it'll throw a breaker. Which isn't a problem, but... Okay, they're all on. It's going to take a little bit to actually get everything going all at once. Because obviously this all needs to go to its final resting place. I think I have some. I need to put all this iron in though before they fill up. Okay. So, we have the iron coming in. It's getting split and put into these. And so, hopefully this will get filled up as stuff gets backed up. These are going up. Putting another row of smelters. That one's coming down. I don't know if those... Wait, are those on? On. I don't think I set the top one to be on. Those are going. Oh, it's not hooked up. There we go. All merging and coming out. Okay, that's a pretty steady supply. Not too bad. It's not ideal, they're not like back to back. But hopefully eventually we can get those to be back-to-back. I apologize for the shitty frame rate, by the way. Next time I play this, I'm going to try to make it less shitty. Find a way. Come on, baby, let's go. I'm going to do a manual save, just in case. Once all this stuff starts getting made, I can put the parts back in to reinforced plates and use those to speed up the conveyor belts. Which way are you going? Forward? Okay. And to the right. And forward, and... it's getting turned into a rod. That's going forward. Well, this one is going to go to storage. Or is it? Hold on, let's see. Yeah, I think it usually prioritizes forward. Yeah, so that one's going to storage. That's fine. Now we got the whole gang coming in. Splitting. Those are going up. They should. These are splitting. as you can see, we're not getting a whole lot coming into the VOD production, which is what I was afraid of. I might take one of these down so that it splits equally, but then... Yeah, look at how few VODs are actually going up to. I mean, they are still coming. But it's gonna not be... Not gonna be making many. And this is gonna split again. I should have put Iron Rod production on the top. And then had that come down. I can still do. I can fix that. I just need to remove these and then have it come down instead. I need to look at how much... I need to look at the production up top. Decent amount. Yeah. But then once this fills up... It's gonna be a while. But once that fills up, it'll start prioritizing VODs instead. What works? It's not the most efficient. I do want to switch. The cat is puking. I need to switch this to be rods and then the bottom to be plates, I think. We have a lot of stuff going up top. That's an easy fix. I think I'll do that next time. $17 in there. $9 in there. $43 in there. That's what I was worried about. That doesn't have any in it. That doesn't have any in it. That doesn't... Are these not hooked up? No, they are. That's not hooked up. Okay, that's less bad. There's still not a whole lot coming down this line. But... Like, I don't think this is enough to really even start production. Maybe it is. Does it only need one? It only needs one. Okay. Okay, that's That's not too bad. And the power usage... We have plenty of power. I can probably go ahead and hook up the... There we go. Once these get made, it won't be backed up like this. I could probably go ahead and hook up the cement factory, is what I was going to say. Yeah, see, they're already stopping production. I'm getting, like, 2 coming down the line. It might be enough to keep it backed up for now. But that's not a good thing, but... Actually, it could be. If it keeps it backed up for long enough for these to start, like, stockpiling, then that's ideal. But eventually, we'll speed this up, speed these up, probably speed this all of these conveyor belts up. And then it'll be back to, like, 1 operating at a time. In fact, it seems like only 1 is operating at a time anyway. Well, no. No, those will do in multiple. One going that way. One going that way. Going left. One going middle. And they both start going at the same time. And by the time this one comes, that one's done. And we have only a few going into storage, which is fine. Even this isn't really producing that much. Makes me wonder how I can even... how I can fix that. The answer might just be... speed up this conveyor belt. I think it is. Speed this one up, and then... How many plates do I have? Yeah, that's the issue. Is we're having backups from the smelting. I'm not sure why this one's... I'm not sure why this one isn't backing up. What's going on up top? but this one isn't moving fast enough to get all of these out. It might be... I'm actually not really getting into these fast enough either, which is an issue. Yeah, we need to speed that up as well. Do I have any iron plates lying around? I thought I did. Let me do that before I call it. Might be able to speed some of these up. That'll help. Then what's going on up top? Now to the middle. The middle is having an issue somewhere. Might just not be getting enough supply fast enough. Is one of these not on? No, they're all on. I don't get it. Is it just because these are being allowed to pass through faster? No, it doesn't look like it. Why is this one taking so long? It's coming up at a steady pace. Going in. This is getting backed up. But then why isn't... Oh, there it goes. Now it's having the same issue. It just wasn't getting as much iron for some reason. So now these should be stockpiling. Not quite. Can't afford to upgrade these yet, but that'll be on the agenda. We really just need to focus on getting these up though faster, and just like logistic stuff. But for now, it's working. We spent the whole stream designing this place, essentially. But it is in fact working. Getting plenty of screws, which was the main goal. Beautiful. I'm happy. OBS isn't happy. OBS hates this, but... I kinda wanna play this again tomorrow. And if I do, I'll change the settings for a bunch of stuff and hopefully get it to a more steady stream. So, again, next time, we need... When did I... Nope. We need a storage area for the ingots. We need a storage area for all the parts. Something better than just that. We need to speed up this process, is one of the main things. I want those backed up. I don't want this backed up. We need to finish the copper production as well. And then we need to start working on assembly and getting stuff to the space elevator. But yeah. I also need to, like, clean up everything else. I have a bunch of stuff laying around from working on all of this. I would need to put some points in the awesome shop so I can get ladders. All of this. Like, right now, this is useless. All of these ingots. That's why I want to set up a decently sized storage area for them, so that if I need to, I can just toss spare ones in without needing to like stop everything. Yeah, that's fine. But I am satisfied. This is SatisFactory. So, I'm gonna call it here. I'm glad I managed to get this done before 3 AM. And normally I do play this well into the night. I don't know... Again, I kind of want to play this tomorrow. I'm not sure. Even then, I'll probably keep playing this in my off time. Because this is... That's how I got into it in the first place. No schedule for this week because I wasn't sure if everything would be working. But now that the storm has passed, it seems like my internet has been okay. So hopefully we can get back into the swing of things. Before too long. I might keep playing this tonight. Let me switch over. Thank you everyone for coming. I'm sorry that I've been away for so long. Hopefully that won't happen again. Thank you, Django, however you want to pronounce it, for the raid and for the follow. We don't have many people here at the moment since it's so late, so I don't think I'm going to raid anyone tonight. But yeah, I'm happy to be back. hopefully nothing will go wrong again in the future. I will get back to Elden Ring sometime this week, and I will probably focus a lot on that in the coming days, because I want to finish it. I want to get it done. Not that I'm tired of it, I just know that a lot of people have finished it like multiple times by now, and I'm very far behind. So that'll probably take up most of, if not this week, the next week. I'll get a schedule made at some point this week, or next week. You know how it is. In any case, like I said, I'm glad to be back, and I hope to see you all again next time. But for now, have a good night, have a good day, and I already said hope to see you next time. Wait, what do I usually say when I leave? I don't have an outro. I need to work on one. I'm rusty. I'll see you next time.